want surveillance of certain mosques. I want surveillance of certain mosques. I want surveillance of certain mosques. I want surveillance of certain mosques.
Hi, this is Ozzy, and I'd like to talk about the ban on immigrants from Muslim countries that is definitely not a Muslim ban, at least if you listen to the queerly coiffed President of the United States, who hates Muslims, and has never been shy about mentioning it. The immigration ban on persons from Muslim-majority countries that we don't like, is ineptly written to the point of incoherence. But don't let that obscure its fundamental malevolence and blatant unconstitutionality. Of course, President Donald J. Trump denies that it's a Muslim ban, basically because the words Muslim ban do not literally appear in the text of the executive order. And, by the way, it's all working out just great.
It's not a Muslim ban, but we were totally prepared. It's working out very nicely. You see it at the airports, you see it all over. It's working out very nicely.
Yes, it's working out great. Just amazing. Just fabulous. Anyway, allow me to once again belabor the obvious. A majority of Americans, including a whole lot of federal judges, happen not to be complete idiots. And thus they are aware that Donald Trump has a long, sordid history of animus and bigotry toward Muslims, and made fundamental pledges during his campaign to ban them based on their religion, before somebody told him that was illegal and unconstitutional. Please spend a few moments listening to what judges and ordinary people everywhere like to call context.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
I think Islam hates us.
I want surveillance of certain mosques.
And we have to check other places.
They were cheering as the World Trade Center came down. It wasn't people from Sweden that blew up the World Trade Center, Jake.
I watched the next door neighbor saying, oh, well, we didn't report them because we didn't want to racially profile or we didn't want to profile. Give me a break.
Now I ask you, how could anyone listen to that and think that Donald Trump has a problem with admitting Muslims to the United States? Oh, and if that's not enough, here's his friend Rudolph Giuliani letting the cat out of the bag.
When he first announced it, he said Muslim ban. He called me up, he said, put a commission together, show me the right way to do it legally.
There's a simple explanation for why Donald Trump called it a Muslim ban, before changing his tune and switching to this half-baked immigration ban. The simple explanation is that he had no idea that a religious test for admission to the United States is unconstitutional, and unlike a clear majority of people, he had no internal moral compass to tell him that it's also morally repellent. Anyway, thanks for listening. And if there's anyone from ISIS listening today, please do not use my compiled Donald Trump quotes about Muslims as recruiting tools. Go to YouTube and download your own stuff.
Working out very nicely. Working out very nicely. Working out very nicely.